Exploring the Mind presents
The Dark Traps of Narcissists on Social Media. Narcissistic people display behaviors that clearly differ from those of empathic individuals in everyday life. These behaviors also manifest, and often more intensely, on social media. In this video, we will analyze the warning signs of narcissism, which are crucial to recognize when you start interacting with someone through social media. It is therefore essential to always be vigilant to avoid falling into deception. Let me know in the comments if you have identified a narcissistic person, especially through social media. Additionally, if you are new to this channel, I kindly invite you to subscribe and continue your journey of personal growth with us. I also encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel to receive exclusive content and updates. Lastly, don't forget to leave us a like as a sign of support. Thank you. Narcissism is a personality disorder that manifests in various ways, characterized by exaggerated self-importance, a constant search for admiration, and a lack of empathy towards others. In the context of social media, narcissistic traits are common among users. This association between narcissism and social media use has a scientific basis. Although narcissism is a personality disorder, its characteristics are largely influenced by the environment. Recent research highlights that individuals who follow narcissistic personalities on reality shows often show increased levels of narcissism after watching these programs. Similarly, various studies have shown that the continuous use of social media promotes narcissistic attitudes, such as an obsession with one's image, the need to inflate one's ego, and a lack of empathy towards others. Therefore, it is not surprising that people with this disorder tend to use social media to promote themselves and constantly seek attention. Through these platforms, they can post numerous photos of themselves, boast about their successes, and continually seek validation from other users. Furthermore, in some cases, they may exploit the impersonality of social media or the ease of deceiving others to engage in abusive behavior. It has also been observed that individuals with narcissistic traits manage to have a greater number of online friends and tend to post more content on social media compared to those without these characteristics. For them, accumulating followers and getting likes becomes a sort of medal of honor, feeding their ego and the constant need for validation and admiration inherent in their personality. Consider in particular that narcissists show a notable inclination towards posting selfies and focusing on images rather than text on social media platforms. For them, these spaces represent an ideal scenario to promote their image and feed their ego. In the various posts they publish, they often display ostentatious and arrogant behavior, and in some cases, they even make derogatory comments towards other users. Furthermore, narcissists tend to adopt attitudes aimed at controlling their online friends and followers. Sometimes they react with anger and aggression when they don't receive the attention or admiration they expect. This compulsive need for attention ultimately reflects their profound lack of empathy and their exaggerated sense of self-importance, key characteristics of narcissism. Platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok thus become the perfect scenario for narcissistic individuals to exhibit their supposed charms and satisfy their insatiable need for admiration. On these applications, they can carefully construct an image of themselves that reflects their idealized self, constantly seeking the approval and validation of other users to strengthen their fragile self-esteem. Two types of narcissists can be identified on social media: the shadowy stalker and the individual who incessantly shares their life through photographs, using them as a triangulation tool. The shadow stalker monitors and follows the activities of others on social media passively, without interacting directly. This narcissist enjoys staying informed about other people's lives, using the information gathered to feed their own ego and sense of superiority. On the other hand, we find the narcissist who exists to exhibit every detail of their life through photos posted on social media. This person is constantly seeking validation and admiration from others, exposing their physical appearance, activities, and relationships online. Their shares become a tool of triangulation, flaunting an apparently impeccable and successful life to compete with others and assert their supremacy in the virtual world. It is interesting to observe how this second type of narcissist refrains from posting on social media for some periods, particularly when they are in the company of their current or previous partners. This indicates that their use of social media is deeply influenced by the desire to preserve a certain image in front of different audiences. When they are single or not in a serious relationship, these individuals tend to feel freer to expose their lives online, using each post as a chance to highlight their impact and social position. However, both the shadow stalker and the narcissist who lives to post on social media share the same underlying motivation: the constant search for validation and admiration from others. Their behavior reflects an insatiable need for attention and recognition, using social media as a tool to fuel their fragile self-esteem and maintain their sense of superiority in the virtual world. It is crucial to remember that narcissistic behavior on social media is a two-sided dynamic. Although narcissists constantly seek the attention and validation of others, they also depend on this attention to fuel their ego and satisfy their desires. These individuals tend to manipulate and exploit others to achieve their goals without considering the rights and feelings of others. Likewise, we need to reflect on how excessive use of social media can affect our own self-esteem and self-perception. Relying too much on social media for validation can distort our perception of reality and lead us to develop an identity based on constantly seeking external approval instead of cultivating healthy self-esteem from within. Protecting yourself from narcissistic abusers online is not, however, a walk in the park. Their ability to manipulate others may go unnoticed until it is too late. Social media provides these people with an ideal platform to seek the attention they crave, which can lead to negative consequences for those who fall into their net. A good tip for protecting yourself is to pay attention to warning signs and not hesitate to block or limit access to anyone who displays manipulative or self-centered behavior. Additionally, it helps to keep your privacy settings high and not share personal information with anyone. Try to limit interactions with people you don't know well, and be cautious about accepting friend requests from strangers. Learn about the typical behaviors of narcissists by watching our videos, and pay attention to signs such as the constant need for attention and the inability to accept criticism. Remember, it is important to listen to your instincts. If something seems wrong, it probably is. Does this behavior seem familiar to someone you know or have met through social media? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Exploring the Mind, and leave us a like as a sign of support. Thank you.
Let us know your thoughts by kindly leaving a comment and a like. Thank you for spending time with us, and see you soon. Goodbye.